Well, a news alert. The parents of 4 young boys found malnourished and living in deplorable conditions in court within the past hour. Video just into our newsroom right here. You can see it shows Wayne Sperling and Lorinda Bailey appearing before a judge separately. 7 News reporter Tyler Lopez just stepping out of that hearing. Tyler?
Kelly, tough to hear much, but it was obvious that Lorinda Bailey hesitated slightly when the judge tried to explain her rights to a preliminary hearing in this case that she allegedly kept 4 small boys in horrible living conditions. We caught up to her outside after the appearance and tried to get her comment.
Please just leave me alone. I want to smoke.
She and Wayne Sperling appearing in court within the hour. This was their second appearance based on allegations that they were keeping 4 boys, ages 2, 4, 5, and 6, in a home with cat and human feces on the floor, flies everywhere, and a stench that a Denver officer called unbearable. Now, doctors would also find the 4 boys couldn't speak, but grunted to communicate. Sperling would allegedly tell police the kids, quote, have their own language, and that he meant to start homeschooling the oldest. Both Wayne Sperling, 66, and Lorinda Bailey, 35, were told to come back to court October 29th for their preliminary hearing. The judge also explaining to Bailey she faces multiple counts of both neglect and abuse, with at least one of those charges remaining a felony. Live in Denver, Tyler Lopez, 7 News.
All right, Tyler, thank you. 7 News always investigating, uncovering previous complaints against Wayne Sperling and Lorinda Bailey, complaints that were never investigated. 7 News reporter Molly Hendrickson digging for answers.
We've been talking to neighbors who have told us they called DHS several times as recently as this summer when Wayne Sperling was still on probation after his kids were seen climbing from the first floor window. These, the conditions police found inside the home. In their report, they note the clutter, filth, and broken glass or plastic on the ground. Police records show they responded to the home at least 4 times for welfare checks in the past, and documents show the mother told police she had 3 children permanently removed from the home in 2009, the same year she pled guilty to misdemeanor child abuse. Now, Call 7 investigators have learned 2 calls to the DHS hotline with concerns about the children in February of 2012 and July of 2013 were never investigated by the department. Call 7 investigators have confirmed the supervisor of the hotline at the time of those calls left DHS in the past few weeks to take another job. Her boss, Alan Polak, the former child welfare director, resigned in September because of issues not related to this case. Sources familiar with the situation say officials at the Denver Department of Human Services are now trying to determine why there was no follow-up to those hotline calls. We're continuing to investigate this story, and we'll update you on the 7 News app and on 7 News at 5. Molly Hendrickson, 7 News.